Well, it's my favorite time of year. Kartstars Nationals at Shannonville. This is Heat 2 of Masters. This is the Saturday class. And yeah, Heat 1, we were trying to figure out the new camera. Had to do some updates and all that fun stuff. So yeah, Heat 1 didn't get recorded, but it was about similar to what this Heat was. I lead Heat 1, I think, start to finish. So yeah, I'll warn you that this one is a little more boring, but you know, there is some tactics I have to do towards the end to keep the lead. It wasn't just run away. That's a pretty hard thing to do at this track. But yeah, we missed pole by just a little bit. I know where I lost it because you have to do it on the first lap, and I know my first lap wasn't optimal. And then, well, first or second lap. But still second, which is still awesome. And we're going to try and see if we can survive the outside, which can be treacherous at this track, but I think second's not a bad bet. And I'm going to take first place on the first corner, which was really awesome. And then, oh, you see Paul get over second place there. I forget his name, but yeah, that's what that curb can do sometimes. It just kind of shoots you out further than you think, and you'll catch someone's wheel, and that happens. It sucks, but you see the gap there, and you feel like you have to go for it. And I do it. I think in the pre-final, I think it was. You'll see, but yeah, it's a move that sometimes works and sometimes ends that way. So, but yeah, it gives me a great gap. You'll see behind me here, Kevin's just moving his way with, I think, Dave behind him there. And once they get together, they'll catch me, I think, pretty quick. But for now, I'm just going to try and hit my marks and hope I can outrun them until the end, and hopefully don't have to defend or do anything like that, which is what I'm thinking right now. But yeah, like, this kart was absolutely hooked up since it hit the track on Thursday afternoon, I think it was. Didn't have to do a whole lot, and yeah, it was just working. So really cool when that happens. Doesn't happen all the time, but yeah, it was working. So it's very nice to drive. So yeah, we're gonna do a lap facing forward here. This part of the track is where I felt like I gained a lot on people, especially in the awesome kart. It seemed to be even a little better through there. So yeah, I mean, the tight stuff, it always is. And then this corner, I think, where I was pretty even with everybody. And then coming up here is where I felt I was also beating a good chunk of people through. But anybody who was near the front, we were all basically doing the same thing. Like, it was hard to really gain an edge on this track. There's only one braking point, and you can actually get away without braking, depending on how you want to drive it. So I prefer to lift, and then other people prefer to heavy brake and gas early. Some people just send it in, so it all depends. But now you see them getting together here. I pointed the camera backwards, just because, yeah, there's nothing going up front, and the lap's not too exciting when you're by yourself in this track. But yeah, you can see them starting to form up, and they're going to start pushing towards me if they're smart. Which the two drivers, I think three at Dalton, are all smart enough to do that. So yeah, I think I take one look back and go, okay, yeah, it'll happen at some point, but not for at least a lap or two. As you can see, they gain actually quite a bit there. Dave was pushing Kevin pretty good. But I think I pretty much hold the gap a little bit here, at least for this lap, and then the next lap I think they gain way too much and start really getting in my draft, and I think the defense has to start. Yeah, I think I take one look here and yeah, notice they're getting too close now. So the next lap, I definitely have to defend. I can start to hear them now, and yeah, there's no escaping the the draft of Shannonville. So especially with how aerodynamic I am, um, yeah, not ideal. But we got me pretty low in the cart, and I have a few things I do to help, but tuck the legs in, all that kind of thing. But yeah, only so much you can do by yourself at this track. So yeah, they're definitely way too close now, and I'm just gonna kind of hover around the low line here, give like half a cart to the inside, and then feel the push and go, okay, now I'm good. Open it up for the corner a little bit, and hold on for another lap. I don't feel them through the tight part of the track yet, so I know I don't have to defend too much, but I do like half block into this corner. It's a popular one to send it the inside of. And then this one I kind of start to hug tighter, but this cart just seemed to hold it wherever I wanted to put it for that corner. So as you can see, I gapped them a little bit because they can't seem to hold that line, which I couldn't do with the awesome cart. But yeah, this cart definitely could. It's just a setup thing. I just didn't figure out with the other one. And then yeah, we're on the last lap here, so I was definitely going to hug that inside. And then don't really need to defend if you get out of the corner good for 3. You don't really need to defend this one. And the same goes for this corner here if the train's not super tight, but if it is, you gotta defend for sure. There's no question. And yeah, so pretty much the whole track is just hug the inside except for the first part. And then here I'm just gonna hope that he's not close enough to train by me and steal it from me like he has in the past. But no, I got that win there, which was set me up good for the pre-final. And I'm gonna get that one out to you guys next. I skipped a few races to get these out just because Shannonville's always such a popular one, and yeah, I really love this place. So I'll get the pre-final up next, and then the final. So thank you for watching, and yeah, I think this camera is also working out a lot better. So see you on the next one.